If you're a history lover, China is full of places that bring the past vividly to life. From imperial armies frozen in clay to revolutionary landmarks, these destinations will take you back through centuries of Chinese legacy. In which province was the famous Terracotta Army discovered? If you know the answer, leave it in the comments. Must-see historic sites in China. Yin Ruins, Henan, the last capital of the Shang dynasty, where the earliest Chinese writing, oracle bone script, was found. Goguryeo relics and ancient sites, Jilin, featuring ancient tombs and murals of the Goguryeo kingdom, blending Korean and Chinese culture. Are you ready? Let's walk through the chapters of Chinese history where each stone tells a story. Dali Ancient City is one of the oldest cities in China, dating back over 1,000 years to the Nanzhao Kingdom period. Covering an area of approximately 1,550 acres, the city attracts millions of tourists each year due to its rich cultural and historical beauty. In Dali, the Three Pagodas stand out with their unique architecture. These towers, towering at 69.6 feet, were built in the 9th century and symbolize the religious development and knowledge of the local people. Few know that the Three Pagodas were once used to monitor water levels and agricultural activities, illustrating their important role in the local agricultural history. Particularly, Dali is also home to the preserved culture of the Bai ethnic group, of which about 30% of the population is Bai. This makes Dali a unique cultural center worth exploring. Huishan is one of the 4 most sacred Buddhist mountains in China, believed to be the seat of the Buddha Ksitigarbha. This is not only a spiritual site, but also an area with a rich ecosystem. The highest peak of Huishan reaches an elevation of 10,761 feet, creating a habitat for many rare plant and animal species. This area stands out with more than 40 large temples, along with hundreds of smaller ones, spreading across a total area of up to 118,000 acres. The presence of these temples holds not only religious value, but also reflects the cultural richness of the region. In 2013, Huishan was recognized by UNESCO as a World Heritage Site, highlighting the cultural as well as religious significance of this mountain. Notably, the geological foundation of Huishan is primarily composed of slate and limestone, differing from many other mountains in China, which originate from magma. West Lake, also known as Houte, is one of the most famous lakes in China. With an average depth of only around 5 feet, this lake contains more than 38 million gallons of water, creating a vast and diverse space. West Lake has been recognized as a part of the UNESCO World Heritage Cultural Heritage since 2011, highlighting the valuable historical and cultural significance of this area. The total area of the West Lake Scenic Area is approximately 1,420 acres, featuring many unique architectural structures and natural landscapes that attract a large number of visitors. The area surrounding the lake has more than 30 small islands, connected by bridges and walkways, providing rich experiences for tourists. Additionally, West Lake is also famous for the legend of Bach Za Trien Tuet, a moving love story between a dragon and a human, capturing the interest of both visitors and locals. All of these factors contribute to making West Lake a must-visit destination when traveling in China. The Qiao Family Compound was built in the 18th century and stands out with a total of 313 rooms, making it one of the largest architectural complexes from the feudal era in China. This complex was constructed by the Qiao family, who became wealthy through banking and trade, reflecting the prosperity and influence of noble families during that time. Covering an area of approximately 45 acres, the Qiao Family Compound includes more than 20 buildings, showcasing the impressiveness of classical Chinese architecture. Notably, this complex features advanced earthquake-resistant designs for its time, with flexible structures that help minimize damage in the event of a natural disaster. Another interesting fact is that the Qiao Family Compound has served as a filming location for many famous Chinese films, such as Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, but few people know that it is a renowned real-life site, attracting many tourists for visits. The Museum of the Imperial Palace of Manchukuo is home to many artifacts from the brief period of the Manchukuo dynasty, a puppet state of Japan from 1932 to 1945. The museum was built on the foundation of the old palace, showcasing an architectural blend of Chinese and Japanese cultures. The area of the museum is approximately 50,000 square feet, featuring hundreds of valuable artifacts from the Manchukuo period, including clothing, everyday items, and artistic culture. These artifacts not only hold historical value, but also reflect the power shifts in the region. The museum attracts an average of about 150,000 visitors each year, indicating significant interest from tourists in the history of this region. Notably, the museum also preserves lesser-known historical documents, such as materials about the life of Emperor Puyi, the last of the Qing dynasty. This further enhances the museum's value in researching and exploring the history of Manchukuo. Goguryeo is one of the three ancient kingdoms of Korea, existing from 37 BC to 668 AD. The remains of this kingdom in Jilin provide deep insights into the culture and art of that period. One of the highlights of Goguryeo is the defensive system featuring walls and ramparts. Many structures were built using stone and earth, reflecting the advanced architectural techniques of the Goguryeo people. The Goguryeo heritage in Jilin has been recognized by UNESCO since 2004, comprising more than 10 sites, spanning an area of approximately 418 acres. The murals in the Goguryeo tombs depict the daily activities and rituals of the ancient people. This shows the rich development of their art and religion. Few people know that some remaining Goguryeo sites showcase images of female warriors, highlighting the significant role of women in this ancient society. The National Congress of the Communist Party of China took place for the first time in a private house, specifically at 76 Xingye Road in July 1921. This event marked the establishment of the Communist Party of China, a turning point that profoundly affected the history and politics of China throughout the 20th and 21st centuries. With only 13 delegates from 6 different organizations attending, the Communist Party of China has now grown to about 90 million members. Notably, Mao Zedong, one of the delegates at the Congress, later became the top leader of China. The house where the Congress was held has now been recognized as a National Historical Site. Today, this site attracts millions of visitors every year, even though its space is only about 1,000 square feet. This is a testament to the growth and influence of the Communist Party of China in modern history. Huishan ancient town, renowned for its pottery industry, has been producing high-quality ceramics since the 5th century. This area is not only distinguished by its ceramic art, but also serves as a breeding ground for many legends and cultural heritage. It was once the domain of intellectuals and artists during the Ming and Qing dynasties. With a total area of approximately 2,000 acres, Huishan ancient town boasts numerous well-preserved ancient architectural structures. Many of the houses here remain intact from hundreds of years ago, featuring elements of classical design. This allows visitors to experience the vibrant history as they explore every little corner of this place. Few people know that Huishan also has a complex system of canals which facilitated convenient transportation in ancient times. It was thanks to this system that Huishan became an important trading center, attracting many merchants and travelers from near and far. The ancient Huizhou cultural tourism area is a prominent site featuring distinctive Huizhou architecture with its curved roofs and intricately decorated walls. This place reflects the evolution of construction art from ancient times. This area was once a significant center for commerce and culture during the Ming and Qing dynasties. It made substantial contributions to the economic and cultural development of China, and it is also the birthplace of many renowned intellectuals and merchants. Spanning approximately 392.4 acres, the ancient Huizhou cultural tourism area attracts millions of visitors each year. This demonstrates the strong allure and cultural significance of this region. Many Huizhou families have preserved culinary and artistic traditions for centuries. Dishes such as sauce tofu have become a hallmark of Chinese culinary culture. Additionally, the local language of Huizhou residents contains numerous ancient vocabulary words, reflecting the development and changes of the Chinese language through various periods. Sanhe ancient town is one of the well-preserved ancient cities in China, famous for its historical architecture built more than 1,000 years ago. This place was once an important trading center during the Ming and Qing dynasties, with major trade routes passing through. Covering an area of approximately 1,200 acres, Sanhe contains over 700 ancient houses, creating a diverse picture of history and culture. The town still preserves the traditional culture of the Chinese people, from folk festivals to distinctive architectural styles with intricately carved wooden doors. Interestingly, Sanhe is also marked by famous cultural legends, such as the story of a great poet who once lived and created here. All these factors contribute to the charm and value of Sanhe ancient town, making it an unmissable destination for those passionate about history and culture. Huishan is one of the 4 sacred mountains of Buddhism in China and has been recognized by UNESCO as a World Heritage Site. Distinguished by ancient temples located at an elevation of nearly 10,000 feet, Huishan attracts many pilgrims. This area boasts a rich ecosystem with around 2,000 species of plants, many of which are rare species. This makes Huishan an ideal location for biodiversity research. With an area of up to 88,000 acres, Huishan is not only notable for its majestic mountainous landscapes, but also features lush, tropical forests. In particular, it is home to a rare species of monkey known as the Imei monkey, which is found only in this region and is under strict protection. Additionally, the temperature at Huishan experiences significant fluctuations, ranging from 32 degrees Fahrenheit in the winter to 80 degrees Fahrenheit in the summer. This creates diverse climatic conditions that contribute to the area's appeal. Goguryeo Scenic Area is one of the largest regions of limestone caves in China, spanning approximately 1,300 acres. This place is known for more than 100 natural caves, many of which have yet to be fully explored, creating great potential for future surveys. The land was formed from the erosion of limestone, resulting in unique geological structures and a complex cave system. These caves not only attract researchers, but also serve as an appealing destination for tourists. The temperature inside the Juxiang caves typically maintains around 60 degrees Fahrenheit, creating a cool and stable environment, ideal for exploration. Few people know that Juxiang was once home to ancient civilizations, with many significant archaeological sites discovered in the area, reflecting the rich and diverse history of this place. The Song Dynasty tombs are the final resting place of 19 emperors of the Northern Song Dynasty, one of the most powerful dynasties in the history of China. The area of the tombs spans about 73 acres, providing insight into the architecture and customs of that period. The tombs here employ complex burial techniques, including the construction of vaulted burial chambers and protective measures to prevent grave robbing. These techniques not only demonstrate sophistication, but also reflect a deep respect for the emperors. Moreover, archaeologists have discovered nearly 500 valuable artifacts, including ceramics, gold, and silver from these tombs. These findings illustrate the prosperity and development of the Northern Song dynasty. Finally, many tombs are constructed in the shape of two intertwining dragons, a symbol representing power and divinity in the burial culture of that era. This uniqueness further highlights the historical significance of the Song dynasty tombs. Goguryeo Peak is the highest mountain in the area, with a height reaching 2,173 feet, and stands out on the list of unique mountain peaks in China. Its special pyramid-like shape is a highlight not only in tourism, but also in geological research, helping scientists understand the effects of weathering over millions of years. This area attracts more than 2 million visitors each year, showcasing the strong appeal of Goguryeo Peak in the tourism industry. In 2010, Goguryeo Peak and the surrounding area were recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, emphasizing the cultural and historical value of this location. In addition to its natural and cultural features, Goguryeo Peak is also famous for folk tales about fairy tale characters and great poets throughout history. This creates a mystical atmosphere that attracts visitors to explore and experience the site. Zhenyuan is a part of the Great Wall of China, built in the 16th century, and is the extreme western terminus of this legendary road. At Zhenyuan, there is a fortress called Zhenyuan Fortress, an important military structure with unique architecture, approximately 300 feet wide. During the construction of the Great Wall of China and related structures, nearly 400,000 people were involved, reflecting its large scale and significance in Chinese history. Zhenyuan has witnessed many battles and important political discussions, playing a role in determining trade routes during the Age of Exploration, which extended up to 4,000 miles. Furthermore, few people know that Zhenyuan was once a stopover for famous traders and explorers, including Marco Polo, on their journeys through uncharted territories. This makes Zhenyuan not only a cultural heritage site, but also an important historical witness of China. Taizhuang is the site of the most famous battle in the fight against Japanese fascism in 1938. Here, the Chinese army achieved a surprising victory, marking a turning point in the history of resistance against foreign invasions. This ancient city was built during the Ming dynasty and is one of the exemplary representations of ancient Chinese city architecture, featuring a complex defensive system. With a total area of approximately 0.62 square miles, Taizhuang has more than 30 kilometers of streets constructed since ancient times, holding exceptional cultural and historical value. The canal system, which spans about 7.5 miles in Taiyuan, was once a vital transportation artery for trade and shipping. Surprisingly, Taiyuan used to be the largest trading hub of the Silk Road in northern China, but this fact is now little known. With its historical significance and unique architecture, Taiyuan deserves to be recognized and preserved. The Yin Ruins is the site where one of the oldest written scripts of China, dating back around 3,300 years ago, was discovered. Excavations here have shown that the Yin Ruins became the political and cultural center of the Shang dynasty, thereby illuminating the formation of ancient Chinese history. More than 100,000 artifacts have been excavated at the Yin Ruins, including various types of pottery, bronze, and other archaeological items. These discoveries not only provide insight into the daily lives of the people during that period, but also reflect the development of art and technology. In particular, the oracle bones found at the Yin Ruins indicate that the practice of divination has existed for over 3,000 years. This demonstrates the complexity of the beliefs and spiritual culture of the inhabitants in this region. One little-known fact is that the Yin Ruins also proved that the people during this period had developed a complex irrigation system, which helped them cultivate crops more efficiently, thus promoting sustainable agriculture. Qin is one of the greatest poets of China and is considered the founder of ancient Chinese literature. His thoughts have profoundly influenced the culture and philosophy of this country. He lived during the Warring States period, which spanned from 475 to 221 BCCE, a time when China was divided into multiple warring states, creating a rich backdrop for his works. Hometown of Qin in Hubei is famous for the Duanwu Festival, which takes place on the 5th day of the 5th lunar month each year to commemorate Qin. During this occasion, the main activities include dragon boat racing and eating zongzi. The area associated with hometown of Qin covers approximately 77,000 acres, featuring many natural landscapes and cultural relics. Zhenyuan used the imagery of rivers in his poetry to symbolize deep emotions and despair. This has helped him be recognized as a great patriot in the history of China. Gulanzhong is known as the site of an important historical event, when Sun Yat-sen, the leader of the Chinese Revolution, established a military base here in the early 20th century. The area covers approximately 200 acres, featuring many beautiful natural landscapes and historical sites. Interestingly, Gulanzhong was once a stop for many famous writers and artists, attracting around 1 million visitors each year. The average summer temperature here can reach up to 95 degrees Fahrenheit, providing suitable conditions for the growth of many unique tropical plant species. Few people know that Gulanzhong is also referred to as the Nature Hotel. The natural rock formations and trees here create strange shapes resembling luxury resorts. With its combination of history and natural beauty, Gulanzhong is truly a place worth exploring. Three Kingdoms, Chibi Ancient Battlefield, is the site of the famous battle between the Three Kingdoms, with a multitude of soldiers totaling up to 1 million participating. This battle took place in the year 208 after Christ, playing a decisive role in shaping the power of the kingdoms during the Three Kingdoms period. The area of the battlefield is approximately 20 acres, and it still holds many relics and traces of the historic battle. Three Kingdoms has become an important part of Chinese culture, reflected through many prominent works of art and literature, such as the novel Romance of the Three Kingdoms. Interestingly, this site is not only renowned for its military strategies, but also attracts millions of tourists each year. A tour to Three Kingdoms Chibi Ancient Battlefield provides not only the opportunity to explore history, but also helps visitors gain a deeper understanding of China's rich cultural heritage. Kaiping Diaolu are unique watchtowers that were built in the early 20th century to protect the people from pirates and gangs. These structures not only serve a protective function, but also distinctly reflect the influences of both Chinese and Western architecture, featuring various styles and materials. Currently, there are approximately 1,800 Diaolu recognized, with many towers reaching heights of up to 60 feet. These constructions are not only cultural symbols, but also evidence of the creativity of the local people. Kaiping Diaolu, along with the surrounding villages, were designated a World Heritage Site by UNESCO in 2007, affirming their exceptional cultural and historical value. Even more surprisingly, some Diaolu are designed with sophisticated water collection and drainage systems. This allows residents to live independently without relying on external water sources. Kaiping Diaolu is truly an architectural wonder of great significance. Langzhong is one of the rare ancient cities in China that has preserved its traditional architecture and culture from the Song dynasty, with a history spanning nearly 1,000 years. Throughout various historical periods, this city has served as an important trade center, connecting major trade routes, particularly during the Tang and Song dynasties. Covering an area of approximately 233.5 acres, Langzhong currently has around 800 ancient architectural structures that have survived from hundreds of years ago. The city is nicknamed the Living Museum, with 27 national cultural heritage sites and 13 provincial heritage sites, contributing to the preservation of the language and customs of ethnic minorities. Notably, Langzhong is also famous for producing Sichuan tea, a type of tea known for its unique flavor, often used in traditional cultural ceremonies. These factors together make Langzhong an intriguing destination for those who appreciate culture and history. Qingyan Ancient Town is a prominent destination with distinctive architecture from the Ming and Qing dynasties, housing over 600 years of history. This area was once an important commercial center, thanks to its strategic location between major trade routes. With an area of approximately 1.5 million square feet, Qingyuan Ancient Town attracts millions of visitors every year. Tourists come here not only to admire the unique architecture, but also to explore the homes that retain architectural details from centuries ago, allowing for an experience of a historically rich living space. Local legend suggests that Qingyuan Temple was built on the foundation of a mountain shaped like a dragon. This adds to the spiritual significance of the place, making Qingyuan Ancient Town an ideal stop for those who appreciate culture and history. Zhenyuan Ancient City, with a total area of approximately 32 acres, is an attractive tourist destination due to its construction on limestone foundations. The unique landscape, with its towering cliffs surrounding the city, creates a majestic beauty. The city has a history of more than 1,000 years, embodying ancient architectures that reflect the cultural fusion of the Thai and Uyghur people. In ancient times, Zhenyuan was an important military and trade center, contributing to the rich cultural exchanges between various regions. One notable aspect that attracts visitors is the many ancient temples in the area. Some of these still preserve their architecture from the Ming dynasty, which lasted from the year 1368 to the year 1644. All of these factors have created a strong appeal for Zhenyuan Ancient City, making it one of the cultural destinations worth exploring in China. The Shangtan Museum offers visitors an insightful glimpse into the army of the Qin dynasty, with more than 8,000 clay soldier statues uncovered. Each statue has a different face and attire, reflecting the realities of the military during that era. The tomb of Qin Shi Huang, which houses the warriors, was constructed in the 3rd century BC and spans approximately 56 acres. It has become a major attraction for tourists from all over the world. To date, Around 2 million tourists visit the museum each year, generating significant revenue for the local area. The statues are not only diverse in shape, but are also very heavy. One test revealed that one of the statues could weigh up to 1,000 pounds. Notably, many statues remain unexcavated, and it is estimated that there could still be hundreds of thousands of undiscovered statues buried underground, opening up the potential for new findings in the future.